This is the Yamaha keyboard, which we use for Rolling Hills Public Charter School students, and video is primarily for substitutes that might need to know the basics of this keyboard. So let me show you. To turn the keyboard on, here's the front part of the keyboard, but to turn it on, you go to the back side here, and you'll see a red button. This is actually orange, but they're actually red. Push that in, okay? That plastic red piece must have came out or something. But anyway, that turns it on. You see a 164, and that's how you know it's on. And you see a bunch of red lights, okay? And so I usually like to have it on the piano setting right here. So just press that and make sure that's lit red. So it's on piano. So it should play a piano sound. Oops, it doesn't because the volume needs to be up here. Move the volume up here. These sliders, slide them up. Okay, and then the speaker buttons right here need to be on. Right speaker, that means the sound's gonna come out of these speakers and it's engaged. You need to go over here. Left speaker, that needs to be red. So it should play fine. Okay, so that's fine. But however, you don't probably wanna hear all the students playing during class while you're substituting, okay? So what you need to tell the students to do, and most of them know this, but just remind them to make sure to turn the right speaker off. The red light is gone. And then to go here to the left speaker, turn off, and it's gone. And then, now they can't hear it. Now the sound is coming out of their headphones here, okay? That's what you want. These headphones should be plugged into here, okay? They can either plug into here or into that slot right here. The nice thing is they're already plugged in for you when you come in to substitute. If there are, some keyboards are set up to have two people because I just don't have enough keyboards for everyone. So a keyboard that would look like that, you would go over here and there's a center divider right here. Looks like this. So you get one of these, it's in that little blue container over there. And you just put it right here. You stick it on this slot, and then you put it right in the middle. And then make sure, let me turn this on right here. So for the people that have two people per keyboard, one person will sit right here, and the other person will sit right here. That way they can play their little section, and the other guy can play this section right here. For those people that have two people per keyboard, make sure that the split button is pressed like that, okay? All right, that way you've split the sound basically. So, and then you have this voice over here. It says voice left and voice right. So voice left means we're on this side over here, left. And let's say I want a piano sound left. Okay, it's a piano sound like this. And if you go to the right, then you go right over here, and let's say you want a different sound. Maybe you want a trumpet sound for the right-hand side. Or they can choose whatever sound they want. All these sounds in here are different sounds, okay, that you can press and make different sounds, okay? Organ, whatever they want to do, okay? So again, that right coordinates with this right area, and that left coordinates with this left area, okay? Again, and make sure it says split. Okay, for the keyboards that have two people on it. If it doesn't, if a keyboard has only one person assigned to it, then make sure it says normal, okay? So like this one over here, it would say just normal because one person's here because there's no middle divider right here, okay? Anything else? The main thing is you don't want to hear them play, so just make sure the right speaker and the left speaker are not lit up red, okay? Otherwise, it will drive you crazy, okay? At the end of the day, don't have the students put away the keyboards. Just leave them on the tables. I will get them the next day when I come back, okay? I think we have enough headphones for everyone. So, all the keyboards work, and all they need to do is just turn on the buttons, the little orange buttons right there to turn on the keyboard, okay? Remember, there's also a cool little thing with a beat. Like if they want to do like a little beat, I'll turn this on real quickly. Let's say they want to do like a little drum beat. I would go to style right here, and there's a bunch of cool little styles. Like let's say they want a rock beat. They would push the rock beat, And then they would come over here and hit start. Okay, of course it doesn't play for me, right? There he goes. Okay, that's kind of a nice sound, a little rock beat. If they want to slow down that rock beat, they would go to tempo. This can make it go faster. See how it goes faster? Or they can slow down the tempo with this downward arrow. Just press it and hold it. You see the numbers moving, and it goes slower, okay? Once they're done with that beat and they're tired of it, you just tell them to hit stop, okay? You can change the beat. Let's say you want to go to a, I don't know, a pop beat right here. That's a different beat. Start it here. It's kind of a nice beat there, right? If you want to stop it, just do that, okay? That's if they want to play to a beat. Now the sound volume for these styles and everything is this. It's called accompanying volume, okay? If they don't want that as loud, they can adjust it like that, okay? So this knob affects the loudness or the softness of these beats, okay? So I'm gonna stop that. These sliders right here affect the speaker volume. So this slider affects this speaker volume. This slider affects this speaker volume. But again, when they play during class time, we gotta make sure that's off and that's off, okay? All right, a lot of these keyboards are gonna have certain names on it, like this one says Kenzie, because this is my keyboard class that meets on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and they have specific keyboards they use. But we also use these keyboards for elementary schoolers as well. So just ignore the names on the keyboards here, okay? All right, so I hope that helps, and that's basically it. Just let them have fun on the keyboards. Tell them not to pound on the keyboards, but to play nicely, softly, and always use their headphones. And I think that's it. They should have fun the whole class. I would make sure they wrap up everything about 5 minutes before class is done so they can get everything organized. Meaning when they're done, they need to put their headphones back on the stand here. Just hook it on and make sure their chair is pushed in all the way. They don't need to unplug the power strip that is down there. Leave everything intact, okay? And just tell them to be careful when they exit this middle area, because there's about, I'd say 8 seats in here or whatever. These people that exit this way, just make sure they don't trip over these cords, okay? Just have them go slow. Take their time, okay? That's it. Thank you very much.